saved, sanctified, ain't smoked in almost 30 years. Be 30 years on, it has been 30 years. It was 30 years, January 23rd. I hadn't smoked a cigarette. But I can smell a cigarette now and it still smells good to me. My flesh still remembers, and I have to tell my flesh, no, we're not going to do that.
We're through with that.
We're through with that. We put that down 30 years
It's
ago.
a decision.
And the flesh, even though I put it down 30 years ago, the flesh still today will want to do it.
That's why Paul said he died daily.
Right. He want to pick it up.
He have to die daily.
Right.
He said, "To the good I would, I do not." And I got to kill him. He a monster.
Right.
The
Right.
flesh is the monster. He's in my flesh.
Right.
Life no good thing.
No good thing.
He's a monster.
Right. And that's why I say what I said, that the things that we perpetrate on each other now, many of the things we perpetrate on each other now, not knowing our history, not knowing where we came from, not knowing who we are, we've picked up these learned behaviors and we begin to perpetrate them on one another. Why? Because society has caused us to live in certain areas and redlined us, kept us in certain financial brackets and circumstances because of a lack of knowledge. And that could be on us where we don't learn how to get out of certain situations and circumstances. We don't educate ourselves in certain areas. So, and we're talking about blacks. Because
we're talking about black.
We're talking about, because it's Black History Month.
Yeah.
You know, so, and that's, not slighting my fair brothers and sisters. God is not a respecter of persons. But we need to know our history.
We do.
Biblically.
I think that's the most important thing. Biblically.
Right. I mean,
who am I? Who did God say I am?
Right.
Because it's not about who you say I am.
Right.
You might call me that NIGG, which means lazy, slowful, unable to learn.
Right.
You're not me.
Right.
You don't give me that.
Right.
So I need to know, who did God say I am? God said you're the head and not the tail, above and not beneath.
Right.
God told me I can do all things.
All things.
Through Christ.
Right.